President Trump is slamming the Supreme Court this morning after their bombshell ruling on Friday. That ruling blocked his across-the-board tariffs. The president then took to social media, calling the high court incompetent. He said they did a great job for the wrong people, and for that, they should be ashamed of themselves. He went on to say, let the Supreme Court keep making decisions that are so bad and deleterious to the future of our nation. I have a job to do. Meanwhile, administration officials are also doubling down on the president's trade policy. U.S. Trade Representative Jamieson Greer says the White House will stand by the trade agreements already made.
We want them to understand that these deals are going to be good deals. We expect to stand by them. We expect our partners to stand by them. And I haven't heard anyone yet come to me and say the deal's off. They want to see how this plays out. I'm in active conversation with them on it.
Okay, let's go live outside the White House to CBS Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes. Nancy, thank you for your time today. How is the president now justifying raising tariffs after Friday's Supreme Court ruling?
Mugo, he is pivoting to a new congressional justification from the statute that the Supreme Court ruled on Friday in a 6-3 decision was insufficient. Now he's focused on a new statute, never been tested before, that would allow him to raise tariffs to 15%, but only in certain situations and only short term for 150 days. So there are a lot of questions about whether this is actually legal. The White House is nevertheless blasting ahead, and the president is sending out a series of warnings today via Truth Social about any country that doubts his ability to impose tariffs in this fashion. He said any country that wants to play games with the ridiculous Supreme Court decision, buyer beware. And then he once again insisted he has the authority to do this no matter what the Supreme Court says. He says, as president, I do not have to go back to Congress to get approval for tariffs. So clearly the president not cowed by this 6-3 decision on Friday that he labeled as disloyal. He says that he still thinks that he has the ability to impose these tariffs one way or the other.
All right, we'll see how things continue to play out. Nancy Cordes outside the White House for us today. Thank you so much. And stay with CBS News for live coverage of President Trump's State of the Union address and the Democratic response. CBS Evening News anchor Tony DeCopel will lead our coverage from Washington, starting with a special edition of The Takeout at 8 p.m., then network coverage at 9 p.m. And after, you can watch the Free Press post-State of the Union show on CBS News 24/7.